earlier today, one of the students inside the school when the shooting actually started. Her name is Meghan Hill. Listen to her describe this harrowing scene.
I was sitting in class, the bottom floor of the freshman building, and all we heard was gunshots. We heard 15 rounds shoot the ceiling. We all dove to the left side where the windows were. Our teacher told us to get to the side closest to the door, so we all ran behind the desk. The shooter, the good thing the door was locked. The shooter shot through the door, poked in, shot a couple people next to me. I was sitting right behind a cabinet, and the bullet passed my ear, got a girl next to me. We couldn't help anybody in the time because we had to stay quiet. 911 wasn't working on my phone. Apparently the guy got out. There's dead bodies in the hallway. People were killed in the hallway. My sister was running. She was in the bathroom at the time, and she ran from him and got luckily into a room that she found open.
On the phone right now is that student that you just heard from, Meghan Hill. Meghan, thank you for taking the time to join us. You're a junior, as I understand it. You're in a room. This door is locked. This guy's shooting. Take it from there. What happened from there, Meghan?
As the shooter was in the hallway, I'm not sure if I was the first room. He shot through the glass window, did not open our door, and he turned the gun towards the side of the wall where the students were sitting. He shot 4 people. 1 was dead. There are 3 other injured. A girl was shot in her ribs. A bullet clipped the top of her kneecap. I was told to stay calm. All I wanted to do was help, but I knew I put everybody else's life in jeopardy. After 10 minutes, I finally couldn't stand anymore. I took off my jean jacket. I threw it over the desk and had someone try to help the girl in front of me. I'm not sure if she was a hold of that jean jacket, but I tried my hardest. Everyone was trying to stay calm. I finally got a hold of my sister, Mackenzie. She was on the second floor bathroom, got into a door safely, and the teacher, they're not allowed to open the door for a policy on code red, but he luckily did, and he saved her. She was put into a room and survived, and it was very traumatizing. We were told to leave the building. They told us to run out left, to just put heads down and run straight to Pine Island. There were bodies on the floor. I'm not sure dead or not. We were just told to run.
Yeah.
And here's my sister, Mackenzie.
Meghan,
Hi, this is Mackenzie.
Yeah, go ahead, Meghan.
Hi, this is her sister, Mackenzie Hill. And first of all, I want to say I'm truly sorry for all the victims in the family from this tragic event. Yeah. I am a loss of words and still in shock from this.
That's your
Never
sister.
would I imagine this to happen at my school.
That's your
in my 4th period, I went.
Yeah, Meghan, let me.
To the restroom.
So all of a sudden, your door of your classroom is locked. Just so I'll make sure I'm hearing you well. And the shooter literally shoots through the door, then sticks his gun into the classroom. 4 people get shot right in front of you. 1 person you believe died, who's instantly killed. You're trying to help a friend of yours and pass over your jean jacket, and everyone's telling you, no, stop, stay still, be quiet. And what happened from that point? I didn't fully understand.
From that point on, in about a couple minutes, the SWAT team and police banged on our door. We ducked down. They came in. They asked who was hurt. We told them the 4 people that were hurt. They got them out of the room, and they escorted us, just like I said before. We turned left and headed straight to Pine Island Road. Yeah.
You know, and then about 10 minutes go by. In the interim 10-minute period, did he stay shooting long? How long was he actually shooting into the classroom?
He was shooting into the classroom no longer than a couple seconds. He was shooting in the hallway up at the ceiling, and dust was falling onto us. Then he shot through the glass window and turned his gun to the right, and we shot a couple of people. Yeah.
And then I guess you heard a loud bang, and that was the police coming to rescue all of you?
Yes, they were coming to make sure we were okay and clear out the room.
You know, I can't even imagine what it had to be like for you, and you had your twin sister who was on the floor above you in the bathroom?
Well, actually, she's in that class with me. It's AP Psychology. 5 minutes before the shooting actually happened, she asked the teacher to go to the restroom. The restroom on the first floor was locked, so she went up to the second floor. In the second floor, she heard gunshots. She was with a friend, and she left the bathroom, and she saw the shooter but got into a classroom just in time for them to let her in the room.
Mm-hmm. I understand your sister is there. She was in the second floor bathroom. I don't know if Mackenzie can hear me, but Mackenzie, you had an experience that you went up to the bathroom. You both, I guess, are in AP Psych, and there is a freshman girl that had severe asthma. And take it from there, and all the teachers had locked the door, and you guys are running literally door to door, and this poor girl is obviously struggling, right?
Correct. So while I was in the bathroom, I heard around 10 to 15 gunshots, and immediately my heart started racing. I ran out of the stall, and I grabbed actually two ladies next to me, and I ran to the nearest classroom. I went to the door, and the teacher in the classroom, under school policy, they would not let me in because of this school policy. So I went to the door, and luckily the teacher saw the fear in my face and let me inside the classroom. I feel that if a teacher knows in his gut that he can let you in the classroom in a school shooting in a scenario like I was in, then he should do it, because if that teacher did not let me in, I could have been killed today, and I'm very grateful for this teacher.
Yeah.
And as I got in the classroom, the teacher locked the door after me, along with all the other students. We hid in the back of the room, hearing all the shots around us, and everyone was crying and screaming. Immediately, I contacted my sister, who was in the classroom on the first floor, not knowing anything, and she does not respond, and I cannot bear the fact of losing my best friend. As time goes by, and I'm panicking, I hear that 4 people were shot in her classroom.
You know,
and I heard nothing else, so I do not know if she was okay.
Yeah, you know, I want to say this to both you and your sister Meghan. Both of you showed amazing courage today. Meghan trying to help the girl next to her, and you obviously helping this poor girl that had this asthma attack as she's going on there.
Yeah, her inhaler was on the first floor, so I was just trying to calm her down my best as I can do to keep the situation calm and not make it worse.
Yeah, and when did you actually reunite? Because how long after was it that you were able to find your sister again?
Well, after I got out of the building, she told me that she got out an hour before me, because she was already down the street waiting for me, and I did not know she was okay because I did not have contact with her, because I was still in my classroom and I was told to silence my cell phone. So as I got out, I finally see her, and as I walk out the building, I'm seeing blood and people wounded everywhere, and I see my security guards, and it just broke my heart seeing all these poor people wounded, and I couldn't bear the fact that someone can come to this school and shoot up Stoneman Douglas. It was like a dream to me. Like, I was like, it was just like I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm still in shock just like right now.
Yeah, I can't imagine how hard this is for both of you. Both of you showed amazing courage today under the most difficult of circumstances. No child should have to see that ever. Meghan, Mackenzie, thank you both. We wish you and your families and your friends, obviously, you're going to have a very tough week ahead as these families are now struggling and the school is struggling and this community. This is a very tight-knit community down in Parkland to come to grips with this horrible, evil shooting today.